Last week on Fat Girl Diaries. Dear Diary, have you ever dreamt of disappearing, ghosting everyone you know, and completely changing your whole look and identity, becoming the woman you've always dreamt of being, and then coming back and being like, bam! And everyone is asking themselves, who is that? That can't be Sierra. Well, yeah, I'm doing that. I call it my Ghost and Glow Up Master Plan. I've blocked my friends and family on my Fat Girl Diaries accounts, and I refuse to see them until I've reached my 150-pound weight loss goal. Every day I've been weighing myself publicly on the internet for the whole world to see to keep me accountable. Except now we have a deadline. My parents booked a flight and are arriving in November, so I have less than 100 days to reach the goal. Join me as I change my entire life and have the grandest glow-up reveal the world has ever seen. Dear Diary, you know that feeling when Christmas is actually over and you have to look back on all the New Year's goals you set and didn't actually complete? You think about everything that happened in the past year, the memories, the mistakes, the achievements, and you pause to reflect. That is why I love New Year's. There's something about that time of year that feels like turning the page in the most beautiful book. The air feels fresh, almost electric, like the world is whispering, you get to start again. It's a time where we can dream and look back on how we can improve and what we want to accomplish going forward. Who do I want to be when the clock strikes midnight next December 31st? I was so determined that 2025 would be the best year of my life. The year of discipline, of glow-ups, of watching the scale drop while my confidence soars. This is the year I finally keep every promise I make to myself. I started off with the best intentions, as we all do, and I sat down for hours to think about what I actually want to achieve. Would all my goals even be possible? I saw her, instantly. She's lighter, not just down in weight, but lighter in spirit. She walks into Disney World with her family in a chic little matching set, strong legs carrying her without exhaustion, glowing skin catching the sunlight. She's playful, present, fully alive. She's the mom who jumps in the pool with her kids without a second thought. She's the woman who doesn't hide behind the camera because she is the picture. This year's goals aren't just lose weight or be consistent. They're deeper. I want to create a body I feel proud and comfortable in, one that can keep up with my kids from sunrise to fireworks. I want to master routines so flawless they feel effortless. Early mornings, strength sessions, glow-up rituals. I want to show my kids what discipline looks like so they grow up believing in the power of consistency. I want to feel put together every single day, nails done, hair soft and pretty, light makeup, and a wardrobe that makes me feel like that girl no matter where I'm going. But here's the truth. I know there will be mornings I don't get up at 4 a.m., where laundry piles up and when I just want to skip the gym. I know I'll be tempted to quit, but this time quitting isn't an option because every choice is building her, the dream self I see so clearly. So instead of chasing the new me, I'm becoming the version of me I always was meant to be. And when I step into December 31st at the end of this year, hair blown out, skin glowing, confidence radiating, I'll raise my glass, smile at my husband, hold my kids close, and whisper to myself, you did it. You became her. I absolutely love New Year's because you get to reflect on your year. What did I do great? What did I suck at? What can I fix? What should I dream about this year? What should I aim for? What should my goals be? And if you've been following me for any amount of time, I have this dream vision board right behind me. But not only is it a vision board, it's also my goals. And the thing is, we need to be able to see our goals in front of us every single day because it's that phrase, out of sight, out of mind. It's the same as like when you forget you have that thing of broccoli and it's in a drawer in the back of the fridge, you forget it's even there. But if it's in front of you, right in front of your face every single day when you open the fridge, you're like, okay, I need to remember to eat that. So I have my vision board up here. I sit here, I look at it, I read over every single goal at least once a day. I also took a screenshot of it, blew it up, put it on the back of every bathroom door in my house. So whenever I am going to the bathroom, what am I looking at? My goals. And it reminds me, okay, maybe I need to be working on that a little bit today. I just want to break down my goals for you because a lot of you have been asking what's on my vision goal board and help you guys do your own. I know we only have a couple months left of the year, but why don't we make 2025 the best year we've ever had and end it with a bang. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do this. Okay, so I separate my goals into categories first. So like, what areas of your life are you wanting to improve upon? So for me, I have a lot of physical goals, like that have to do with my body and physical things. I have motherhood and family goals. I have finance goals. I have business goals. You know what I'm saying? I have spiritual goals. I have my marriage goals. I have miscellaneous goals. So, okay, I separate them all into categories, and then I just sit down and I think about all the things I want to accomplish. And you need to keep in mind, you're not going to accomplish all of them, especially me. I have hundreds of things up here on this board. And it's okay to not complete them all, but it's also okay to dream and to strive and to do the best that you can to reach them all. I'm going to do everything in my power to try to reach every single goal on this board, but I know I'm not going to hit the mark on all of them, and that's okay. But like, for example, okay, I have my physical goals. Some of my physical goals are ghost everyone and glow up. We all know I'm doing that right now. Lose weight once and for all. Under 150 pounds was my goal for this year. Will I get to that? I don't know, but I'm sure as heck it's going to try. I want to lift 3 times weekly. I want to prioritize protein and have lower sugar, which I've been doing. Drink a gallon of water per day. I've been doing that. 5 to 10,000 steps daily. Get in 1,000 miles by the end of the year. And I think I might actually reach that goal. I wanted to do like a heavy metal cleanse. I wanted to try coffee enemas. I wanted to try like colon hydrotherapy sessions. I wanted to complete the Lord of the Rings challenges. There's these conqueror challenges where you have to get in a certain amount of miles, and then at the end you get a medal. And they have Lord of the Rings ones, and you're like on the actual like map of Lord of the Rings. And I know that's a weird goal, but like my goal was to read all the books and complete all 5 of the Lord of the Rings conqueror challenges. And I am on my 3rd one and almost finishing. So this might actually happen. Find a good skincare routine, do laser hair removal, start dry brushing, do cavitation, which I just got my cavitation machine, microblade my eyebrows. I debated a nose job, but I've crossed that out because I don't want one. Dye my hair, get face filler, do a photo shoot of my physical transformation, save $10 for every pound I lose and buy a new wardrobe, start always having my nails done, get rid of all the clothes I don't actually wear, start using castor oil, figure out some of my health issues with the correct doctors, buy a vibration plate, and complete 75 hard. Those are just some of my physical goals. There's other ones that are just more vulnerable, but those are my top priority, like physical goals that are up here on this board. And once you set your goals, then you're going to take action steps to fulfill all of those. But let's go through some of my other categories. So like for motherhood, like I just wanted to do like less TV, be outside more. I wanted my son to do a group activity. He did soccer this year. I wanted to start pre-K curriculum, work on potty training, transfer him to a big boy bed, just little things like that. Let's see what else I have here. Like finance, I wanted to, have an emergency savings. I wanted to pay off my debt. Get a second car, things like that, start saving for our house that we really want, focus on side hustles, make sure my bills are always on time, bless others more, save $1,000 for Christmas spending, just things like that, okay? But you have to think about the goal. Each one that you write down, you need to have a little action plan for. Like, how am I going to save $1,000 for Christmas? Maybe I will start setting aside $20 every paycheck I get. And by the end of the year, it's going to be the amount I want. You know what I mean? Like you need to have action plans, even if they're just small action plans with each goal that you have. Some other goals I have are like business goals. Like, my Instagram blowing up, that was a huge business goal for me. And I've reached it, but now I need to keep dreaming and add some more goals. It's okay to add some and it's okay to take some away throughout the year as you refocus on it. Some other goals that I have, let's see, like my miscellaneous goals are like things like get a Disney annual pass. I did that this year. That was huge for me. Start a book club. We started a book club. Stick to a cleaning schedule in my house. Throw out all the clothes in the house that nobody wears. Grow my friendships closer one-on-one. Get out of my comfort zone more, which I've definitely done. I really wanted to publish a book this year. I don't know if I will do that, but I really wanted to write and publish a book this year. Just things like that. So I'm just going to challenge you that your dreams are possible and your goals are possible, but if they're not in front of you every single day and you're not reviewing them, like literally at least once a week, I go through all these goals and I cross ones out that I've done. I fix what I need to fix. I pivot where I need to pivot. And like, how am I going to reach this goal? Okay, maybe I need to walk more miles so I can finish those Conqueror challenges in time and reach that 1,000 miles by the end of the year. You know what I mean? Maybe I need to set aside a little bit more money so I'm able to buy that wardrobe at the end of my transformation. Things like that. But a lot of you had been asking about my dream vision board, and I just think it's a beautiful thing to have in front of you and to use and to dream and to remember why you started this in the first place, and keep adding things to it, personalize it, make it your own. And I guarantee if you're staring at your goals every day in the face, you're going to achieve them. You're going to find a way to achieve them all. It's a beautiful thing.
Dear Diary, it's August, and something about this time of year always feels like a turning point. The excitement of January is gone, summer is fading, and here we are staring down the final stretch of the year. But this time, I'm not quitting. Back in January, I made promises to myself. I wrote down my resolutions with shaky handwriting, but a fierce heart. And now 8 months in, I can actually see the progress. The early mornings that turned into habit. The healthy meals that became fuel instead of punishment. The workouts that don't just shape my body, they shape my confidence. It hasn't been perfect. There were days I stumbled, weeks that felt messy, and plenty of moments where quitting whispered in my ear. But every time I chose to get back up. That's what's different this year. I didn't stop. Now with just a few months left, I feel this fire in me, this urgency, because I don't want to end another year saying, I'll try again next time. I want to step into December proud, knowing I saw this thing through from start to finish. So here's my vow to myself these last few months. They are not throwaway months. They're the runway into the next version of me, the stronger me, the braver me, the consistent me. When the clock strikes midnight on New Year's Eve, I don't want to just have resolutions. I want to have results. And right now in August, I have the power to decide what that ending looks like. This year, I will finish strong.